You are a newcomer in Canada and you want to get a car. The first question that comes to your head is, should I buy cash or should I finance? And as a newcomer, it's not as if you have that pile of money back where you can just dip into and buy the kind of car you want. So first you are looking, can I see money somewhere to buy my first car, or can I buy a car of $2,000 or $3,000? Which way do I go? And that's the dilemma that comes at the beginning. For me, I've tried both sides. I've bought cash and I've done finance. And I'm there to explain both sides to you so you have more information. And at the end of this video, you'll be able to decide to know this is what I'm going for and this is why I'm going for it. So now let's dive in straight up. The first option is you want to buy cash. As a newcomer, you're still thinking about money. Maybe you are looking for a job, right? Most jobs you are seeing, they say you need to have a car. It's not as if you have too much money. So you are trying to see, can I even see a car of 1,000 Canadian dollars? First, I would say no, there's no car for 1,000 Canadian dollars. Even if you find something like that, I wouldn't advise you to go for it, right? But now, what's that amount you should be looking at? Personally, I would say between 3,500 to 5,000 Canadian dollars. With that, you can get a car of about 20. So that's about 15 years old, 16 years old, 17 years old car. So depending on the make and the brand, but with 5,000 Canadian dollars, you can get a good car that is working. The only thing you'll be doing to maintain it will be gas and servicing. Those are the two things. It's going to be a good car maintained with around 5,000 Canadian dollars. And the good part about buying a car is you pay for it once. If you are thinking, oh, where can I get 5,000 Canadian dollars? In one of my next videos, I will explain the different ways to actually get there. Are some programs available that can actually help you with that. But let's focus on this. So let's say you have bought your car, 5,000 Canadian dollars. The good part about this is you can do any type of insurance you want. In Canada, there are basically three types of insurance. I'm going to go into it in another video. But once you have a car bought in cash, you can go for the one that allows you to pay the lowest amount of insurance. That's the freedom you have when you buy a car with cash. So when you buy with cash, you look for the money yourself. I would say around 5,000 Canadian dollars maximum for your first car. You can do any type of insurance so you can reduce your expenses, and that way you'll be able to save more to do other things that need your urgent attention. Most likely this type of car will be like a high mileage car, around 200,000 mileage. If you are even lucky, you can see around 70,000 kilometer mileage, but you can still get a good car with less than 200,000 kilometer mileage with 5,000 Canadian dollars. So that is the part of cash. So now let's talk about financing. Financing generally it's a way of saying, I want this car. I don't have the money to pay for this car. So can I be paying instrumental over 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years? The maximum you can pay is 7 years. So can you give me this car now and allow me to pay over 7 years? So this is what finance generally means. You take a car today, some may ask you to put some money down, which they call it down payment. And others may say, okay, don't put any money down. Take the car and this will be your payment for the next 7 years or 5 years, depending on what you choose. That is finance. But one thing you should know is, let's say you pick a 5-year term car. So that means you are going to pay for every month for the next 5 years. If your payment, for this example, let's use $500. you are paying $500 every month for this car for the next 5 years. What you should know about financing is that up to 70% of that $500 can actually go to interest payment in the beginning. So it's only around 30 to 35% that will go to the amount that you owe on the car. So what this means is, so let's say in the first year, you are paying $500 per month. $500, if you make that payment consistently for 1 year, that's $500 times 12 months, 12 payments, that's $6,000. Because you're under financing, between 3,000 to 4,000 or dollars can actually just be interest payment. Why it's only the remaining $2,000 that actually goes to what you owe on the car. So that's what you need to know. And then as you go on with your payments, gradually more of your payments begin to go towards the car itself. Initially, most of what you are paying is just interest on your car loan, not the. So if you are going for financing, I would advise you should also work towards making lump sum payments on your principal. That means on the amount you owe. So that way you can pay off the car in time. The other thing you should know about car financing is that you are only permitted to have a comprehensive insurance. So what that means in simple language is you have to pay the highest premium for insurance. The reason is, even though you are driving the car, whoever has the money, whoever gave you the money to buy that car is the owner of that car. So in this case, whichever lender lends you that money to buy the car, they are the owner of the car. So they want to protect their property. That's why they only allow you to do the maximum type of insurance. That means you have to pay the maximum amount for insurance on that car. And if you are a newcomer, your insurance premium is already high. So you are going to be paying. For me, my first financed car in insurance, I paid up to $550 per month. I know someone with $600 per month for insurance only. So you can expect something like that. And financing usually is only for newer cars. Maximum, I would say 10 years old car. This is 2026, so that means the maximum age a dealership or anybody is going to finance your car is going to be a 2016 car. Anything less than 2016 car, they will not finance you. And the reason is because they want to be sure that the amount, if they finance you, if something happens and they want to sell off the car, they have some value that they can still sell. So it's only majorly for newer cars that they offer financing for. And so I think with this explanation, now you have a idea of buying a car with cash versus buying a car with finance. You just have the basic idea. I know you have more questions. You can drop them in the comment section, or you will see links to more videos as I make them. So now my own recommendation, based on my own experience, right? I've bought cash car and I've also done financing car. If it is your first car in Canada and you are also planning to do other things with money, right? Because as a newcomer, you have other urgent needs you also have to meet. You just need a car to help you move about. I would say go for cash payment. The question now becomes, how do I pay for cash? Where do I find $5,000 to buy a car? I will cover that in another video and we'll discuss more on that. But just have it at the back of your mind. If it's your first car, you just want to have something to move about and you don't want any stress. You want to pay low insurance so that way you have more money to yourself, more savings, and more money to use for other things. Just go for cash. And then as you age in Canada, let's say after 2 years, that would even be a sweet spot to go for financing, because at that stage you have history in Canada. You have about 2 years history in Canada. You have built your credit to a point, so you should have a good credit by then, which will help in the way. If you are new in Canada, you just need your first car, something to move, buy cash, pay the lowest amount of insurance possible, save more of your money, use it to do anything you want to do. After 2 years in Canada, you understand the system, you have more history, then you can try financing. That way, you also have lower rate. You get the best rate, which is also good for you. And so think of buying a car too, is just getting a job in Canada. If you get a survivor job first, it's easier to get the job of your dream than if you're trying to get the job of your dream directly. So that is my own experience in Canada. And if you need help with finding car, for some of us, you don't know a car, right? You just know how to move a car. You don't know anything about engine. You are not confident in your ability to know good car from bad car. So you're like, how will I buy a good car, bad car? I'll create more videos on this. And also we have a community of newcomers where we meet every 2 weeks. We have open Q&A sessions where you can ask any questions and we'll provide answers for you, help you, guide you. The goal is to help you move from arrival to stability with very few mistakes as possible, right? And so if you are interested in that community, let me know, put it in the comment section. I'll send you the link to join. If you also have any questions, put it in the comment section. I would love to tell your experience. How has it been for you? What questions do you want me to tackle? What else can I explain for you? So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.